This is my July portfolio update. I share updates on how my portfolio is doing each month. Right now I'm in my bridge year. If any of you are seeing me for the first time, I just retired in June 2024 with a little under $500,000. I'll receive regular paychecks through August when my contract is up. So technically I'm still contributing to my bridge account and my portfolio for one more month. My bridge year funds include my 457 deferred compensation plan, a high yield savings account, and a CD ladder. It will also be supplemented by my YouTube income and my $800 a month pre-tax pension, which doesn't start until September. In June, my YouTube income was $900 pre-tax. I recently learned, thanks to one of my viewers, that I'll need to pay self-employment taxes on that income in addition to regular income taxes. I'll also need to start paying quarterly taxes. I did not know this, so thank you. I just love my viewers. You guys are so helpful. So here's my bridge account balance from June. In June, I bought another $1,000 CD for my CD ladder, and I added another $1,000 to my high yield savings for my bridge account. $100 was pulled out of my check for my deferred compensation plan. I lowered that amount very recently so I could build up my cash reserves. So my bridge account total saved by the end of June was $28,525. In July, my YouTube income was $575 pre-tax. I had a viewer ask if I would share my total number of views my channel got compared to my revenue. This will help explain why the amount went down a little. It's actually not about how many subscribers you have, but how many views you get. So in June, I had 165,227 views and I made $900. In July, I had 84,657 views and I made $575. I think this is because in June I had a couple of videos that had like 50,000 views. I think it also depends on whether or not people skip the ads, but I don't really know how it all works. I knew this amount would fluctuate. I'm still very happy with $575. When I first got monetized, I was just hoping to make $300 a month. I want to keep thanking my viewers, so thank you. Here's my July bridge account. I bought another $1,000 CD for my CD ladder, and this is the last one. I also added $1,000 to my bridge account high yield savings. $100 was pulled out of my check for my deferred compensation plan. So my bridge account total at the end of July was $30,767. Now for my retirement portfolio. This is the money I won't touch until I'm 59 and a half. For June, I showed this breakdown in this video. My 3-bucket total for June was $462,600. In July, $500 was pulled pre-tax from my check for my 403B. I also lowered this contribution amount recently to build up my cash reserves. $441 was pulled out of my check pre-tax for my 401A. I added $1,000 to my portfolio high yield savings for bucket 1. I keep my high yield savings account split into bridge year and portfolio funds. So with those contributions, $1,941, and the interest and dividends earned, here's what my portfolio looked like at the end of July. Not bad. At the end of July, my 3-bucket total was $480,092. July was a good month in the market for my moderate risk investments. My 100% stocks Roth actually went down a little bit. I've mentioned before how my IRA CDs are zero risk. I just have them in bucket 2 because I can't access them for a while. One thing worth mentioning, I noticed on the website where I have my IRA CDs that they have Roth IRA CDs too. I didn't realize that was a thing. If I have any extra cash to park, I'm considering putting it there. Last February, I moved just under $100,000 from a high-ish risk IRA to my IRA CDs. I have a video about IRA CDs that I'll link below. For me personally, I don't see a big downside. Missing out on a possible 10% increase is an acceptable risk to me. My IRA CDs make up less than 25% of my portfolio. I wouldn't put my whole portfolio in CDs. My IRA CDs are making 5.45% interest for 1 year. I did notice on the website that the rate has gone down a little bit for people opening a new account. But I should end the year with $105,450 in this account, and I can sleep well. In February, I'll have to decide if I want to reinvest that money into CDs again or some other funds. Since I knew I wasn't going to touch this money until I was 59 and a half, it made sense for me to lock this money away in IRA CDs. But in February, when they mature, I'll be just a few months away from age 59 and a half. So I'm going to have to think about what I want to do with those funds then. Even if the market by some miracle went up 20% and I could have had $120,000, my peace of mind would have cost me $14,550. Would that amount of money change my life? Maybe a little bit. But for me personally, I have a huge fear of losing money. I lose sleep over it. Peace of mind is hard to put a price tag on. The thing is, I'm retired now. My goal is to have a peaceful retirement. I'm not willing at this point in my life to have all aggressive investments. I may not be maximizing returns, but I'm not willing to be risky with my retirement. Financial decisions are always twofold. There's the math and the psychology. It's much easier to quantify the math part. The psychology part is harder because there's no formula to use. The psychology portion is often overlooked and can be an important part of the decision. It was for me. So from June to July, I added $2,100 to my bridge account. It grew by $2,242, so a little bit of help from interest and dividends. From June to July, I added $1,941 to my 3-bucket portfolio. It grew by $17,492. That's $15,551 of growth. I'm very happy with this. This is where we should see that compounding magic. I know it's going to go up and down. That's just what happens. Next month will be my last contribution from my last paycheck. Then I think things will get interesting. I'm planning to roll my 401A and 403B to IRAs soon. I'm also planning to convert some pre-tax funds to Roth accounts in 2025. I'll keep you updated. If anyone wants to share how their portfolio did this month, leave a comment. I'm sure lots of people, including myself, would be interested in seeing that. If you're seeing me for the first time, hi, I'm Julie and this channel's Happy on Monday. Thanks for joining me. If you found this helpful, please like. And if you're interested in retiring early, consider subscribing. I'm going to leave you with a quote. Be proud of the progress you've made, no matter how small. Hope to see you again soon.